So yeah, good evening. Of course, I must say that I'm not so much like him in the mood to talk, because you see, even talking on Facebook, you need to prepare yourself. You need to prepare what you're going to talk about. So it's not just a matter of no. You need to prepare what you're going to talk about. So these past few days I've been overwhelmed with a number of issues. So I've not been able to sit and kind of plan, organize myself, and of what I'm going to talk about. But I know that some people, some of you care so much about me, which I appreciate, that if you don't see me going live, some of you even get worried. So I'm doing this live tonight just to say, I'm alive, I'm still there, and I'm trying to do my best under the circumstances. I must say thank you very much for your support. A number of people have been coming through to support me, to encourage me. I'm very grateful. Some of you are even thinking about my mom. So thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your support. Thank you for what you are sending to my mom. I think somebody just from South Africa sent me a text message that they sent a 1,000 kwacha to my mom. I've not been able to talk to my mom. It's difficult for me to talk to my mom because where she is, the network is not okay, and then my mom is not on WhatsApp and everything, so it's a little bit difficult, but I speak to her through other people. Of course, I do miss her. I do miss my sisters. There's one sister of mine, in the Copper Belt. I've not spoken to her for some time, and I've been trying to reach her, but I'm failing. So anyway, so yeah, it is just to say I am okay. In case you are worried, you are thinking, yeah, I'm much better. I'm sure by tomorrow I'll be up and about, to my usual routines. So if there is anything that you want me to know about, you can call in and share with me. We can take it lightly, just on a lighter note. I've seen how football is doing. We're not doing very good, but a number of things are not doing very good in the country. So I guess it's biblical, but I don't like to talk from just being speculative. I like when I'm making a point, I back it up. I back it up. So yeah, that is the situation. Is there anything that you want to tell me? You can call in and talk about it. We are more relaxed. That's why I'm sitting on a bed, and more relaxed. Not Yarama blows which we throw. Just relaxed. You can tell me anything. I'll listen. You can call in. You know the number. I think I'll get back to my normal discussions tomorrow. Tomorrow I have an appointment. I have an appointment at 9, and then I have an appointment at 14 hours. I think in between I should be able to sit and, discuss some of these issues. I know some of you want me to talk about this and that, but I like to at fuel ya cheaper. Yeah, fuel ya cheaper. Yeah, I guess that's something positive. Or somebody's asking, how is Kia? Kia is okay. Kia is okay. Yeah, she's missing school. My daughter likes school, but apparently when she goes to school, she's not very active. But she likes school. Yeah. You remember last time when at home where she dragged me to take her to school during the time of when it was closed. Yeah, so this time around, she's actually bothering. She's talking about school. She's talking about her friends. She's missing Karen. She was talking about Karen the other day. I miss Karen. I want to see Karen. Yeah, she's missing school. Kia is missing school. And it's quite emotional when she start talking about school and talking about her teachers at school. Yeah, of course we are not together here, but I do talk to her. Even just now I was talking to her. Yeah, mostly, but what is coming out really prominent about Kia is her missing school, the teachers, the friends. Yeah, I wish I could just say go back to Zambia and continue with school. Unfortunately, that is not something that we can do at the moment. But yeah, yeah. So that is about that. At few from 17 kwacha or to 35 kwacha. Yeah. I don't think my brain is really up to engage in those matters, but well, reducing it is good, isn't it? Reducing it is good, but let me not say much about that. Yeah, so that's about Kia and the mother. Yeah. Anything else? Tayali, don't worry. Chair has announced her coming back. Which chair now? The chair has announced coming back. Which chair? Muchemwa, which chair? Which chair has announced coming back? Or you mean, I suppose you mean by Edgar Lungu, eh? I suppose you mean by Edgar Lungu. Actually, that is a very good thing, and me, I'm just worried about the Concord. I am praying. I think all of us, we should pray for the Concord. We should pray that they do the right thing. But Concord, ngatabachitire behave, bakatuletelela. So I'm really worried about the Concord, because I know that those at State House, they are pushing Queen Cobra. She has announced coming back. You mean coming back on social media to be talking? Yeah, that is good. We need more voices. We love you so much, but the Concord will bring war in Zambia. It's true. If the Concord don't behave properly, they will bring problems. I love you. One thing about you, you pull the crowd. Thank you. Evening, sir. Watching you from Sinda, Eastern Province. Thank you. Genesis Imange. Notice here, but Iron Lady based in England. Okay, yeah. No, that's good. We need more voices. We need more people to talk. It's good. Yeah. Be blessed always. Thank you very much. Thank you for your prayers. Good evening, Mr. Tayali. Zach Simpila. Thank you, Simpila. Of course, I'm good. Vietnam. I want to come to Vietnam. Shelin Mumba. I want to go to Vietnam. Seriously, I want to go to Vietnam. I'm considering going to Vietnam very soon. I want to go to Vietnam. I want to go to Vietnam, and I want to go to Bali. I want to go to Bali. I'm watching you, Susan Ngulube. Thank you, Susan. God protect you where you are, wherever you are, Mr. President. Thank you. You are a great man. Zambia and the whole Africa needs you. Thank you very much. We try to do our best. Yeah. Cletus Chanda. Is this the Cletus Chanda I know? Good evening. Is this the Cletus Chanda I know? Stay strong, Washkia. You are blessed. Yeah, no, we'll be strong. With your support, I will be strong. Thank you very much for your support indeed. You are a man, you are behind you. Thank you. Keep praying for me. I need your prayers. Sometimes, Ndanaka. Stay blessed. God bless you. Tayali, my hero, may this man. Let's hear what this man has to say. Hello.
Batari. Chungwe mkwari wa president.
Mkwari.
Lero na.
Hello.
Mona tamanda kofi chintu chimo ichiri nchusha mumano. Yeah. Ndero de shefile chitike pishunguruke Zambia. Especially today ninji pusha sana ma questions to say. To Africa, how did we get to this level where we are now? Zambia, we seem to have a lot of issues, complicated ones and stuff like that. Mulanda Jones, we need prayers to pray for Zambia, Mother Zambia. I think you are right. Because we don't know. Personally, I've tried to figure out what is happening in most issues. Look at I was thinking about the issue of Honorable JJ Banda. There is no one standing up. Like we have a lot of organizations that can speak, a lot of chiefs, who can speak. You get my point. And all of us, we know that this man, okay? We don't know, yes, but surely, okay? You are talking about Concord, that we see the result, really we need to pray for Mother Zambia, because really, if the Concord, we know, Zambia.
Ngawakanya lungu, if they try to stop Balungu using the Concord, Penya. I don't think
I'm telling you.
I don't think a lot of people will like that. But from my point of view, much as whenever monakwati fika vipila Balungu, fika wawamina Balungu, because Balungu kuimina wake minina.
Yes.
Kuimina wake minina. So that will just propel you.
So these things to the politicians, these politicians, they don't learn. Okay? If you okay, what Zambia, this Zambia should focus you get my point. So these things, these organizations, the human rights and stuff, these people should be speaking. Okay?
By human rights, by human rights, Nibakada ba human rights.
So
human rights wakata Mzambia nibakada. Basapota vile no.
Otherwise, Tayali lesale michingirira lesale mipale fifine mulelandira kwa abantu nabambi na ifo kuti twasambirira ko twamba okulandirako abantu nekyalo kuti kyalondoloka. Otherwise, where we are now, things are really in a mess. Natotera wakala.
Yeah, I'm kind of totera. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Frank. I agree with you. We need more voices. We need the Iron Lady to be talking. We also need other people to be talking. Good evening, Mr. President. My suggestion is that one night we should have a discussion on Article 101 on the Constitution concerning the presidential tenure, because many people are arguing. Na mwishbedidi ashi ba Antoine Kane bakayo loti ilili ashi bakayo loti abantu tabakonfu twalilanda pali article twalilanda po sana but abantu bachitafyefo balefwaya umo balefifwaila, you know. So it is very clear nga kukonka constitution ya nomba line, it clearly allows ba Edgar Lungu to stand. Apa abo bwafe abo balelanda pali na 101 tabeshi menecho balelanda apa abempikiso ni last constitution. If I can just say a bit, if I can just you know, mu article ya kale mu constitution ya kale constitution ya label kwa bati, without me quoting the articles themselves, katinga ni 58 I don't remember, but anyway, the point is that mu constitution ya kale ya lilandiro kwa bati umuntu afuile our president our sworn in twice. A person cannot be sworn in more than twice. Mwanfwa mu constitution ya kale, a person cannot be sworn in more than twice. So this swearing in or being president, it doesn't matter how long. Nangufeni one day waba sworn in ichungulo in the morning, ichungulo wa chita resign ninshi na ipendwa. Then again you are sworn in for one day, wawa president for 2 days. You cannot claim to say awe na ikele for 2 days takudi. As long as you have been sworn in twice, that's it. If your constitution ya kale ya lelanda mwamona nomba constitution ya nomba ya ishayo kwa bati umuntu pako bati tukonka tiyo na saving a term yena yaliletako term iya kale. The old constitution does not emphasize on the term, how long you stay. You know, it does not talk about how long constitutes a term, if I could put it that way. How long constitutes a term? It doesn't. As long as you have been sworn in, that's it. As long as you have been sworn in. But the new constitution has gone ahead to define a time of a term. And the new constitution says a term will only be considered if you have served for 3 years. If you have served for 3 years, okay, that's when it constitutes a term. Number. Songa mabula balungu muni constitution ya number. Did balungu run a term when wasatabafuire? No, balungu did not run a term, because balungu did not rule for 3 years in the last constitution, in the last in the last term. Okay, when he took over, balungu took over mu 2015. 2015, that's when he took in talk. 2015 January, I think. 2015 January, he took on and went into 2026, into 2016 when we had an election. He won that election and he was sworn in as president. Then we changed the constitution. So if you look at the constitution yakale, Valungu, by the fact that he was sworn in 2015 and he was sworn in 2016, according to the old constitution, Valungu does not qualify. According to the old constitution, it is, we can't argue it. But if you look at the new constitution, Valungu actually qualifies, because he didn't serve for 3 terms, for a full term. Okay? Now, our lawyers be able to know you cannot apply the law retrospectively. Meaning, Valungu, you should judge him on the previous constitution because he became president in the old constitution. So you cannot apply the new constitution to Valungu. That is the argument that other people, AMA lawyers, including John Sangwa, had. But John Sangwa was very clear to say, no, Valungu, he became president in the old constitution. So what applies to him is the old constitution. And the old constitution does not define a term. It doesn't define a term. The old constitution does not define the term. It only says once you are sworn in, chapwa. That's it. Whether in 1 day, whether in 2 days, whether in 1 month, it doesn't define the term. So there was a school that was saying, no. It was part of the old constitution. So it doesn't qualify. The new constitution is the one that is qualifying. But he became he came president in the old constitution. That was the argument. Now, when the Concord came to rule, and put Valungu as a transitional president. Is a bridge between the old constitution and the new constitution. He is the bridge. And so they said, since Valungu is a bridge, he was part of the old constitution and he is part of the new constitution. Therefore, it will be unfair for us to judge him by the old constitution. Okay? We cannot disadvantage him because of the new constitution, too much the disadvantage because of the old, because he was part of the old constitution. We won't disadvantage him. Since he only served for he only finished a term of the former president, we will not consider that one as a term. As you know, we make laws in, basically, I think if I stand to be corrected, in our country we make laws in 2 ways. We make laws in parliament, we also make laws in the decisions that our courts make. When the court make a decision, that's it. That is what we follow, what we call precedents. So we make laws, part of the laws we make laws in parliament, but part of it precedents. So by precedents, meaning by the judgment of the Concord, Valungu has been declared that he can stand. Valungu has been declared that he can stand by the judgments of the Concord. So our letter, no, constitution, whatever. We don't even need to argue. The simple answer is that whatever arguments that you have has been superseded or has been overtaken by the judgment of the Concord. Even Vasangwa, this is the explanation of Vasangwa. He's a very educated man. He had that argument. But now he says, because Concord ruled that Valungu qualifies, the story is closed. And the Concord is a final court. So you cannot go anywhere. Once the Concord has ruled, it has ruled. And even this argument that this man has brought, the argument that he has brought, you say, no, ECZ should have not accepted Valungu's nomination. It's a wrong one. Maybe the only thing that might be entertained is to say, can you review your judgment? But then again, you cannot, just because the Concord has ruled something that you don't like, you cannot go back and say, can you make another judgment until it suits you? It doesn't make sense. So this is where we are standing, some of us who are insisting to say, Valungu qualifies. We are basing our argument not by what we think, not because we like Valungu. No, we are basing our argument by the fact that the Concord ruled. That's it. Since they have ruled, that's it. There's no need for us to be arguing. It is useless. This argument is useless. And this is why we are saying that on the 8th of July. We don't expect anything other than the ConCourt pronouncing itself to say, look, sorry, Vane, we ruled on this matter. We ruled on this matter. This matter is closed. We are not hoping, we are not expecting the ConCourt to open a case that has already been closed. We are not expecting that. Hello?
Hello.
Mkwa.
Mshari mkwa.
Buena fe mkwa.
Mkwa. Fukulanda kwe mari ashike. Ya video ya tatu. Na chikamo chiningaromba kuri government. Ya shija bare konkabana weri ya corruption. Kubafia abantu bachinga rigeri bachite drop yo some cases bantu bena corruption bakwete ya kupapa ngarasami be fresh tika pufuma pachoma kuyo kubare itati smwami na masuku uko abantu barimba mawaya chipa uko UPN dia makada zoko yari kuriari demanda 250,000 every day.
Ala?
250,000 every day.
Ale demanda kuri banani?
Kubantu abalemba each umuntu alipira 1,000 kwacha. Bakuti embe kufi otuma woto twine na twila twali chipa. People they are saying about 19 kwacha per kg. And then the cut they are getting 1,000 kwacha to each person. And then ayoma kada za UPN.
Eva resende ndala mama kada.
Mayomora. Eva resende obare puka na abantu amawe. Sometimes they can even stop. No anyone can buy 1 week, 2 weeks. Then tisha ufuti wasa msinda 1,000 kwacha kubani. Bantu abantu tabakuitifia kuchita na veno chobekali kuria. So it is actually very important that that's what I'm kwata kwa anyone who parliament muria island muria they can ask the minister of MP wa kuchoma ipusha parliament ngabufiro chishinga.
So by MP na
very bad. No, he is aware. Because hadi shiro nkwisa kulia kwini. So yes, it is very important. Bantu wale chusha abantu. Mwamona. So I'm corruption, but then corruption. Watch if it drop on my cases because whenever they stamo. Look to the case of Garincom. Garincom body more involved in somewhere 4 million. That Musunta corruption. Wow, napita mkwa chunguru pomko.
Yeah, mkwa inatote. Wakayo, thank you. But Mwamona, you know, what for my politics, you never agree. I want to be but you, if you're ignorant. I then 12 and carry mwebe shive fulfilled. But if you're me, what bad you reading a careva ConCourt. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Tayali.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, indeed.
Yeah, so my take is, I'm asking this question. When the judgment is ruled in terms of when someone appealed against the previous elections, so how long is the person supposed to appeal? How long does it take? 2 weeks, years, or what?
What do you mean to appeal? You mean to petition?
To petition, yes.
To petition. So petition.
What is the law says?
So petitioning I don't know at which level. Are you talking about presidential or you're talking about presidential? Presidential, eh?
Let's say last time there was a case for Lungu's eligibility. So now it was ruled, and it has been years.
Yes.
That case was closed.
Yes.
So what does the Constitution says about the appeal?
Usually it's 1 month. Usually it's 1 month. And first of all, let me explain. Appeal happens when a judgment is passed in a lower court. In a lower court, and you want to appeal to a higher court. Mamona, you want to appeal to a higher court. You are not happy, then you have got leeway. You have got a right to appeal to the higher court. Usually it's 1 month. Usually it's 1 month.
Okay.
Usually it's 1 month. The judgment, the judges do even say, we have passed this judgment, but you have got 1 month in which to appeal to the higher court if you are not happy. Higher court. But now, if that judgment is, for example, in the Supreme Court or in the Con Court, those are courts of finality. Those are courts of finality, meaning there is no court that is above. So you can't appeal. If a judgment has been passed, in the Con Court, you can't appeal because the Con Court is taken as a court of finality. Mormon. Same with the Supreme Court. Cases that are determined in the Con Court cannot be appealed. You cannot appeal. It is closed. Kwamana. Finished.
So now, where are they basing their arguments? At what law are they basing this for them to appeal?
Our UPND, of course, they have put it in like a fresh case. You see what I mean? They have used it, they have brought it in as a fresh case, but in a clever manner, which is clear for anyone to see. For them, they are not saying, they haven't said, no, Lungu, we are appealing the case of eligibility. They are saying, Edgar Lungu, ECZ was wrong to have accepted the nomination of Edgar Lungu. Okay? They are saying Lungu didn't qualify. He didn't qualify. ECZ should not have accepted. Okay? But this case, ECZ accepted the nomination of Lungu because there was a judgment which said Lungu qualifies. You see what I mean? That's what we know. So that's why we are saying, in as much as these people are trying to come up to say, no, ECZ was wrong, we are saying it is the same case because ECZ accepted the nomination of Edgar Lungu based on the judgment that came from the Con Court. So if the Con Court say, no, we are going to hear them, because what is coming actually is a preliminary matter, if I could also explain that. So they have sued ECZ by UPND. They have sued ECZ to say, no, you shouldn't have accepted the nomination. Why did you accept the nomination? Okay? And now, ama lawyers Baba Lungu, now but imwe. This matter was adjudicated upon. But whenever they it was not adjudicated upon. We are not suing Walungu, we are suing ECZ. So ama lawyers Baba Lungu, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Because you are saying he didn't qualify, but there is a judgment which says he qualifies. You see? So that is a ruling which is coming up.
Sorry to cut you short, Mr. Tayali. What could be repercussions if the Con Court rules that Lungu was ineligible to stand? What are the repercussions in terms of the current government?
Look,
about that election.
First of all, there will be the Concord will be going back on its judgment, which will be very embarrassing for the judgment for the judges, for our judicial system.
Yes.
Particularly the Chief Justice, the Concord President. It will be very embarrassing that they would go back on their judgment. But apart from that, they will be basically nullifying the elections. They will be nullifying the election.
Yes.
Because when they say no, Mungu did not qualify, it simply means that.
And calling for fresh elections.
Yes. You see?
Yes.
So that is the situation. It will be confusion. It will be a big confusion.
Yes. They are very down, these people.
No, but you see, for them, all they are interested in is power.
Yes.
That's all. They don't care what will happen to the country. They don't care.
They don't care. Yes.
That is the problem. That is the problem with UPND. By UPND, they have got so much. They are very power hungry. You know. They are very power hungry. As long as it favors them, that's it.
Yes. No, thank you, Mr. Tayali. We are following.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hey, President Tayali.
Yes. Today we are having pillow talk. We are just having pillow talk today.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah, I can see that you are having pillow talk. Yeah. I have only one question, President Tayali. Kainambira mukambati wa UPND wanasuinga ECZ bali eligibility ya Edgar Chagolungu. So ECZ amene wanasuinga wa UPND. ECZ yao ile shindano kapena wanazisuinga weka na ECZ yao. Kwa ECZ ilipo ni yao. So amene wanasuinga ECZ ni.
Basuinga ECZ yao kaidi ni ECZ yao. You know? Ni ECZ yao. So you know, they just want to fix things according to the way they want.
So, because Mayola Maneli, it's like was Congo Nesa Weka 500 kwacha Zaka Zibwezela. Nama outcome muzi wa tayari either Zaka Zibwezela or Zaka Zibwezela.
Ni ndalama zako.
So wantu awasiyokusoela kuma life ya Mazambia ni outcome wise wewe ngatwaswinga ECZ yao. Ndishina outcome wise what outcome izankala kuma favors kwao. Stifuna kuzambia kwembe kushitikia bavina shitikamunga ku Kenya ka. Because chongo chili chonse chimamba na muntu mmoja tayari.
That's true. And you know problem vintu ngati vavuta muziko, people look for an excuse for them to react. They look for an excuse. Munga pese kati muntu wamubunga chabe pambo na motoka so. Wadabo pamene hapo vantu vanyamuka. You know, and people will be saying, why are they making noise? No, they are making noise because somebody was bashed. No, it is because they have got their other frustrations such as mtengo wa unga, frustrations mtengo wa fuel, frustrations kupanda nchito, frustrations of failing to go to school. These many things are what brings up people out. Only one thing becomes a trigger, but people when they are reacting to so many issues. So this Concord issue can be as a trigger, and you people will be talking, why are they demonstrating? They are demonstrating because Edgar Lungu. No, they are also considering other things, the corruption that you are talking about, the fuel that you are talking about, the cadres that you are talking about. All these things may be one way of speaking out.
So, President Tayali, let's do this for Tayali. No matter how much these people hate you, Tayali, but sometimes wakipata wanakamba siru inaona nkondo. Wafika wambile kwa advice yangu. Because langalani vaamboshta William Ruto manje, maona amboshta apologize after my life ya wantu.
I've been lost.
Kenya, a number about 83 kufikale bamenye wafa.
Imagine.
Kapala sinaziwe ija biu anagamba chaza isaina. After ija biu sinasainiwe the following day futi wa polisi wanamba kushuta wantu chishute shu. So hivyo vinstifu not bishitike kuzambela papa at least advice amene mwapasa lokuwa kuzondani waimvere kwa che wazonde tayari but watenge kwa che advice ndi advice yani ngawapase kwa che wakuzonde tayari but watenge kwa che ma advice yako. Thank you so much.
Zikomo. No, really, and for me, you know, when I'm talking about this, some people, when I was even sharing the pictures and videos which were happening in Nairobi, some people are saying this is what you want. Me, I'm not. I'm not for violence. I don't want violence. I don't want violence. Even PF, we differed on that. My last arrest in PF, it was of that fracas which happened per secretary general, per secretariat ya PF. Yavena kalimanshi na bambi. Me, I am not for violence. I don't want one person to get hurt and let alone to die. I don't want. So if you see me talking about this so much, it is because I don't want us to get to those situations. I don't want to get to those situations. There is nowhere where you have seen me like carrying a group of people. Even when they take me to police, you don't see me going with people. Even when I go to court, I've been beaten at court. In Southern Province, Hakainde Hichilema took me there. I was beaten by people. I don't go with people. It's not because I cannot mobilize people. I can mobilize people. It is very easy to mobilize people. You only need 5 pin. 5 pin. You can mobilize people. 5 pin. You can mobilize a lot of people such that you can cause confusion. But I don't support violence myself. I've got capacity and I know how to mobilize people. I know. But I don't like it. And this is why I'm emphasizing, I keep talking about this, because I know it has got potential to bring chaos in our country. Denying Edgar Lungu or barring Edgar Lungu using the constitution is catastrophe. Is catastrophe. There are so many issues underlying in our country, and you don't want to give people an excuse for them, you know, to do something that at the end of the day you start regretting. Yeah? It's not right. It's not right. And Hakainde Hichilema should learn this. The problem with Hakainde Hichilema, he doesn't learn. He doesn't care. Rather not learn. He doesn't care. That's why we had the death of Nsamansama. That's why we have the death of Lawrence Banda. It's because HH doesn't care. When HH was called, come to the police, instead of going alone like the way we do some of us, he went with a horde of people. At the end of the day, they caused confusion and people died. You don't want this to happen over the eligibility issue, which is a closed issue. The best that you can do is to allow Edgar Lungu and, you know, campaign and or do whatever you have to do to win an election. That's all you can do. Not to stop him. Stopping Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu is unstoppable. I've said this. Is unstoppable. And the one useless way of stopping Edgar Lungu is using the Concord. On the 8th of July, the Concord judges, they have no any other way but to pronounce themselves that they have ruled on that matter, and we move on. Ati aku yeah, wakwacha katusho formula and up. Watching you from Livingston. It is true, you are 100% right. Thanks, my dear. No, it's very true. This is, we can be talking about it like this lightly. But ingafyabi pepintu, yeah. We should avoid. Those Concord judges must just do the right thing. He will stand. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. I don't think he can be stopped. Edgar Lungu is going to stand. Edgar Lungu is going to stand. He's going to stand. You can't stop him at this point. He has got so much goodwill. Edgar Lungu has got so much goodwill. So much goodwill. David Domumba. Indeed, fire. More fire indeed. So, you should come back home. Why I come? There is no home, but Peter. There is nothing like coming back home. There is no home. I don't have a home in Zambia now. As long as Hakainde Hichilema is there, I don't have a home. So there is no home for me. There is home for you. Me, there is no home. When you are saying come back home, it is because you just want me to go to jail. That's what you want. But no, I'm not going to jail. I don't want to go to jail. I'm not a criminal to be going to jail. I'm better off here. Nangunde chula nde shupikwa. I'm better off here. I'm better off here. So there is nothing like no, come back home. There is no home for me. There is no home. There is only jail. You can be happy. You can even hold a celebration because you lock me up and until your term is finished. Kwa liwefima cases at mutiny 25 years. Ngabakulonga 25 years na ngabakulonga 15 years. Imagine. At come back home nishindi chipuba muwepelefe tamwaka mbone tamwaka mbone nangu kuchula nkalachula fefino but otherwise coming back home kuli Hakainde Hichilema unless number Hakainde Hichilema you can't even trust him. You can't even trust him. A problem bali kwataka boza. Yeah. Some of these things like some of the comments here, we should be very careful. We should be very, very careful. Me, I love Zambia. I don't want anyone to be to be hurt, anyone to be to lose their life. I don't want. You are better in Mwembeshi. Bring you food. Your family will bring you. No, they'll bring me food here. We are ready to take it to another level for the future of our children. ECAL must be on the ballot. It's true. ECAL must be on the ballot. He will stand. He will stand. Let's not accept. The fact is that we shouldn't accept. You know, one thing is that the politicians now, if they do something and no, we can do it. No. Power belongs to the people. You know, power belongs to the people. Power belongs to the people. And you know, Kenyans, they were shouting at Chan, when we lose our fear, they lose their power. That was a slogan of Kenyans. When we lose our fear, they lose their power. When we lose our fear, when we lose our fear, they lose their power. But you don't need that. You don't need that. Absolutely you don't. Hello?
Good evening, my brother. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good. I can see you are just relaxing, but
no, pillow talk.
Yeah. For sure, Mr. Tayali, my brother. Utabirire kwa meno tukamtoka 2026 Mdala uje kukwela.
Mdala.
Hata wao kwa airport mkavandina chabe Mdala wanga. Yeah, no, just be there, my brother.
My brother, I'm better off here.
Yes, we have suffered, my brother. These people, they have very bad things for you. I'm telling you, and you did well.
Sembe banani paya. Sembe banani paya.
Too much.
Sembe banani paya. Look at JJ. Look at the way they are treating JJ. Manje ine. Sembe banani paya. These people can kill me.
They even exactly.
And they hate me. Ngani Hakainde Hichilema ni zonda. Anichita na block na palika page kake. Kunichita block zone. Mdala uja na eve uja. Alichitako monga ni mukuru, monga ni president.
Yeah.
Kuzonda muntu so.
Akalina business. Akalina zero da business. Zero da learning account dia.
Yeah. Muntu sama funika so ndio president. Ufunika wankalako tolerant.
Yeah.
Osati kuipa mtima monga ni marukula.
Mdala mtima no ukota mdala. Look at pamene district kuri JJ. Bazinga abantu pamene bali involved.
Yeah.
So apa kwa vekako ka story manje bali involved na issue ya marandi ya machifu. Jakibira na eve.
Of course. Ziko mwana. Ziko.
All right.
Kwao kulibe corruption ilichape kuli vanzao. Hello?
Dad.
Yes, sir.
Hilo. Tayali. Muza tenen dabwai. Wapiendi wani dabwisa. Munaona ko kutwa tayari timu ya bola ya wina bola. Imenya woluza. Like mawina bola.
Nichadi
imenya woluza.
Mawina kudala.
Ndio wanaita wapiendi.
Mawina kudala.
Wanawina. Wanawina. Wambo menya futu woluza.
Wakali kumenya.
Then wakakumenya woluza. Then ndio ndio makamba Champions League, team Champions League.
I like that one.
So what the we say? Wanda bwisa watari. Ero wamenya na kumozi na masupporters wano na wasupporter. Muna wasupporter hako na kumenya na kumozi.
You know exactly. Wauze. Siwazi wa pressing siwazi wati. Ile ninawa supporter wa UPND. Uja Hakainde Hichilema alina mavosi yanga uja. Ala?
Wanda bwisa wantu wamenya na kumozi na woluza wamenyewa. Wajafuto wani wasupporter futo wamenyo. Ya wanda bwisa maningi mwe. So watayari nkarani.
No, zikomo.
Mkabwere 2026 tukamtosapo.
It's true mdala.
Afuna aenda.
Awa kwenda kai kweva aenda. Inenima yo pachabe kuti.
Kwenda kweve.
Nikaendedwe chabe. Azaenda munjira bwanji. Azaenda mwabwino. O azaenda moka kamiziwa. That's all. But kwenda kweve iniziwa Hakainde Hichilema aenda.
Watayari. Wazaenda. Then kairi not revenge ife tufuna wakaende tikawasunge bwino wakaone mwene wasungira abantu kutoka kansi abantu wasunga not kuwabwezera sometimes the best revenge, the sweetest revenge mdala mwizi wanja forgiveness that's the sweetest revenge.
It's true.
Ndiye vatiza wachita so wasazio pa karuza zaita bwaji wose tizawasunga tufuna tuwalangize leadership kari ya wakanga
Benzo popota
ya wakanga leadership
benzo popota manja hapa ya wakanga proper mdala
wali good mkukamba mdala
maningi mdala ero wama chitama lecture wali wonse mdala wali
ero wadabu sana wadabu sana kabuta lecture munga ni mklasi ka
maningi
majo waiwa alati percentage waiwa alati Muzambia wambili wanaende kuskulu solo kwa kati wazikamba vija pambicha ni wanzira so esa rangeta nakamba turutoshiro wabwaji
chapwa
geva nami wasira doti vama graph
thank you mwana
tayari mkone bwi
okay ziko mwana yeah anyway I think tachezako lelo, we have just been, just casually chatting. Tomorrow maybe I'll come back with some more serious issues. But for tonight, I just wanted to register my presence that I'm there, I'm well, and to thank you for your support, to thank you for your prayers. Continue praying for me, continue supporting me. I really need your support. I really need your support. I need your support. I can't work here, I can't do what I need your support. So thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless somebody. Zakambako mailo. Zikom.